I need to talk about a situation I had with a guest who had a service dog. They left my place a mess. There was hair everywhere. It was obvious that the dog had been on the bed and the couch. I'm so frustrated because it got so bad that I think I need to throw away the pillows and duvet cover. I'm really torn. Should I charge them for the extra cleaning?
That's a tough spot to be in. Normally, I don't allow dogs either, but I understand why you let them stay. It's a service dog, and they often need to have those accommodations. However, it sounds like they didn't respect your house rules about keeping the dog off the furniture, which is really disappointing.
I hear you. In my experience, real service dogs are incredibly well-trained and typically don't cause issues like that. They're often cleaner and more disciplined than many pets. It's frustrating when the owners don't take their responsibilities seriously. If the dog left such a mess, it sounds justified to ask for extra cleaning fees, even if they're a service dog.
Exactly. I wouldn't normally think to charge an extra fee, especially for a service dog, but this situation feels different. I'm worried that if I approach them about it, they'll think I'm being unreasonable, or that I'm not respecting their rights. I don't want to come off as the bad guy here.
That's a valid concern. But keep in mind that the Americans with Disabilities Act data does allow for some recourse. Service animals are not exempt from responsibility for damages they cause. If your guest's dog left a huge mess, it's fair to say they should be accountable. Just make sure to document everything, like taking photos of the hair and the mess, and keep any receipts or estimates for cleaning.
Definitely. And remember, Airbnb's policies generally allow you to charge guests for any damages, including those caused by service animals. You need to report it through their resolution center as soon as possible after finding the issue. If you've got your documentation ready, it will help support your case.
That makes sense. I just want to approach it calmly. I'm already stressing out about how to handle this. I don't want them to feel like I'm discriminating against their situation, especially since it's a service animal.
Coming across calmly and factually is really important. Think about it this way. You're not charging them for having a service dog, you're addressing the extra cleaning that was necessary because the dog was allowed on the bed and couch contrary to your rules. Make sure your house rules are clear. Maybe something like, no animals on furnishings. Any damage to linens or comforters will be billed to the guest. That way, you have a solid ground to stand on.
Absolutely. By being upfront in your listing, you set the expectation that guests are responsible for any mess caused, regardless of the animal being a service dog. That's key. It makes it less personal and more about maintaining the standards of your property.
I understand what you're saying. I really want to ensure that my rules are respected while also being fair to people who genuinely need service animals. But it's hard not to feel a little guilty about the potential confrontation.
That's totally natural, but remember the aim here is to protect your property and provide a clean environment for all your guests. It's also worth noting that some service dog owners are very responsible and would want to ensure that they're adhering to your rules as well.
Exactly. I know service dog owners who are very diligent about keeping their dogs well behaved and clean. If they found out that someone misused the privilege of having a service dog, they wouldn't be happy about it either.
That's a good point. Maybe I'll feel a bit better about addressing this if I remind myself that I'm standing up for my rights as a host. I just need to present it in a way that doesn't come off as accusatory.
Right. Make it a conversation. You can say something like, I try to maintain a clean environment for all guests, and I noticed some cleaning will be necessary due to the dog's visit. I will have to charge an extra cleaning fee. Just keep it professional and stick to the facts.
And of course, after this experience, consider adding more specific notes in your listing about the type of cleaning required for pets or service animals. That way, future guests know what to expect and what's expected of them.
Thanks, both of you. This has really helped clarify a lot for me. I'll make sure to document everything, update my house rules, and approach the guest in a fair manner. I appreciate your support.